over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
You want something? Go get it. Period.
Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to a full day of eating, not a full week of eating, about 2,000 calories, high protein style, because while you are watching this, your girl is living her best spooky bee life in Salem, Massachusetts. Yes, never been, farthest north I've ever been. It will be a whole experience and I cannot wait to soak and take it in. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. That's where all the behind the scenes will be in real time. Not gonna make any videos here for YouTube. Of course, I'll talk about it in the vlogs when I return, but that's where I am when you're watching this, currently talking to my future spooky self right now. I am so excited, like a kid on Christmas morning, to go. Y'all know like Halloween is my whole vibe, like throughout the entire year, so it is going to be an experience. I'm going with my sister. I think she's just as spooky bee as me, if not more. I've showcased her house. I mean, is just like crazy as far as what she's got going on for decorations. Here for it, and we are both going to be like little kids back in the day. Cannot wait. But enough of all that. Today was our first day of doing our new workout split. We did our upper body number 1. It was the most crowded I've ever seen this gym since I joined almost a year ago now. Every Monday it's been packed with, look, I am here for it. I love to see it. I am cheering people on for coming. But then after Monday, it's like ghost town. Nobody's here. And today I saw people I've never seen before. I actually had a guy come and shake my hand and introduce himself and say, hey, look, I'm new to the gym, which I thought was really cool. And he was there with a couple of his buddies. And they have a lot of people, guys, that come in here and they work out with a group of guys and they like take turns on things, and it's just nice to see each other in the gym supporting one another. They're not like, you know, your obnoxious gym bros. They're like there to like get ish done, and I'm here for it. I was circled. It was like a sea of gym bros all around me, but guess what? That just empowers me and makes me go even harder. It pushes me harder when I see other people going in there and going beast. I love that vibe, that atmosphere in the gym. So I'm not against it at all, but I wasn't able to get as many clips as I wanted to, especially of my new split for you guys. But of course, at the very end is when I've been doing back, and I was able to get some back shots. But of course I was doing shoulder, bicep, tricep work, and it is feeling so good because what I'm doing is doing a little bit, not even saying lower weight, guys, because when you're doing tricep, biceps, and shoulders, you want to do, you know, a lower weight, not like a beast mode weight where you're just flinging the weight and you're not even feeling the actual muscle mind connection, and really slow the tempo down. That's where you're going to really burn that muscle up. So that's what I'm doing, and not worrying about like how heavy my weight is and comparing to anybody else. It's me versus me all day, every day anyway, but I am doing what's best for me and trying to really morph and shape my body. And I know what I'm doing is going to accomplish that. And I'm so excited for this split for the next 12 weeks before we probably go back to the old one and flip flop. Every 12 weeks is what I like to do. I'm getting a lot of messages on Instagram this morning when I'm waking up, checking my DMs, and the theme, I got a little bit of a vibe from last night's night's Zoom meeting that we had for our shred program. And a lot of ladies are still chasing a number on a scale. And I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys. I got on the scale. If you watched last week's week-long vlog, I finally got on the scale. I haven't got on the scale in about a month, just to check in, see where we are. I'm not obsessed with it anymore. I gauge on how I feel in my clothes, how I feel in the gym. Am I progressing in the gym? Am I feeling strong? Am I feeling depleted? Like, what's going on? That determines my progress for myself now. And I get it if you are just starting in your journey and you've got a lot of fat to lose. I understand that. But I want you to go ahead and start getting your mind right with this. Think about how you want your dream body to look like. Don't put the picture of the scale in the picture. Don't have that in the equation. What do you want your body to look like? Do you want to have bolder shoulders? Do you want to have a big ass? Like, what are the things that you want? And I guarantee you, whatever number you have set in your mind for yourself does not equate to your dream body. I guarantee you. Why I'm telling you that is because when I got on the scale, I felt like I was a leaner weight from, my clothes are like falling off of me, guys. Some of these leggings and stuff that were tight during the shred, mind you, when I was at my lowest weight, were hella tight, and now they are so freaking loose, falling off of me. Things I'm trying on, I'm like checking the freaking tag because I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? Because I know this shit was not loose like this a few months ago. When I got on the scale, I was like, it's gonna be like lighter than what the shred end weight was. And no, it wasn't. I weighed 154. I ended the shred with 149. Again, I'm not obsessing over it, but I'm telling you, I'm being transparent with you guys, because a lot of times you look at me and you're like, oh, I want that. I want what you have. But you've got to also realize that what you actually want for your body may not equate to what you have in your mind for that number. It took me a long time to get over that myself. You guys know I was super low weight when I was on keto. I mean, I got down into the 120s. That's crazy for my frame. And I had no muscle mass, and I just did not like what I saw in the mirror. I knew that wasn't what I wanted for myself, and that's why I had to revamp and change things. And I've totally gotten the scale number out of my head, because I know like what I truly want for my body doesn't equate to what I was always instilled in that I had to be as far as a number goes, from what society is telling me that I need to be, the BMI scale, all the things. So just get it out of your head, and guess what? It's okay. If you get down to 160 and you're like, damn, I really love what I saw in the mirror, and your original goal weight might have been 140, that wasn't your original goal weight, because that's not what you wanted for your actual body. And nobody knows your weight but you, unless you are telling somebody. Nobody knows what I weigh unless I tell you guys what I weigh. And a lot of times you guys think something else based on what you see versus the truth. And that's why I'm transparent with you guys, because when you find out, oh damn, she weighs 154, I never would have dreamed she weighed that much, like things like that, it kind of helps you guys get out of that like stigma of I have to be 120 to be perfect and to be worthy. I know a lot of you guys are suffering with body dysmorphia. I tell you guys, I'm transparent. I suffer with it myself all the time, and you always will. I feel like as a woman in general, even if you weren't in a overweight space, I just feel like society, as young girls, we have been trained for all the stupid ish when it comes to beauty, when it comes to weight, size, all the things. So I'm preaching this today because I want you to visualize what your dream body looks like. And I know, guarantee 100%, I'm not even going to say 100%, your dream body does not equate to what your dream weight goal is. So try to work on that, and just work on feeling good and being stronger, and trust in the process, and all the things will come into play. I promise you. But when you start really stressing about that number on the scale, then it jeopardizes all the other things that you truly want for yourself. That's my 2 cents for today. That's my logic for today. Feeling so good. We've got a full day of eating to show you guys. Everything that I'm gonna be putting in my mouth. We had the 2 rice cakes with the honey and the Pop-Tart bites this morning. I try to like get my carbs heavy right before we go into the gym, and then we're going to fuel up with more carbs and protein emphasis for the rest of the day. So let's get home and let's get it. It's 11:28. We are making good time for once. So we've got these Simply hash browns. I think I've got 250 grams, which a bag is like 2 servings for me. I know. We getting the carbs in, y'all. For 250 grams, as far as the macros, it's 202 calories and 43 carbs, 6 protein. Potatoes have protein in them, might I add, if you want a little extra with your carbs too. We've got a runny egg, that is a must, and then we've got 4 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I had a ton of chicken thighs in the freezer. Y'all have seen me do this combo before, but with steak, but I want to get this chicken out of there. It's got to go. And then we've got some fresh avocado and my protein coffee for the macros popping up for this first meal. 55 grams of protein, I think. Yes, indeed. To fuel us up post that killer upper body day. You don't have to overcomplicate things. Keep it super simple and basic and meeting all your goals. You don't have to do all the frou-frou recipes. I forgot to mention to you guys that I seasoned the chicken with this McCormick Montreal chicken. Like, this is OG, and I just love it on chicken, so why not? And then I drizzled some of my Greek yogurt dressing, which is just plain non-fat Greek yogurt, some Taco Bell hot sauce, and some taco seasoning, and that's it. I don't have measurements for it. Y'all ask all the time. I just eyeball it until it looks like I want, and I just track it as non-fat Greek yogurt and keep it in the fridge in this little squeeze thing, and it's perfection. And this morning, I forgot to mention also that we've got my slow cooker red beans and rice. This is the first recipe, first video I ever put here on YouTube. What, 7 years now? Crazy. And it is a go-to. It is so, so good. So I will link it down below. And that's what we're having tonight with some protein cornbread. I'll link that down below too, because it's a short that's only available on YouTube, not on IG. But I do have it saved in my recipe highlight bubble. Y'all, if y'all are on Instagram, check those bubbles. I have so much good information saved there for y'all. Before you, like, you know, I don't mind if you send me a DM, but what I'm saying is most of the things that y'all ask are right there all the time. And this will be ready later. And then we've got a OG lunch coming at you guys next. 2 o'clock, it is lunchtime. This is my take on a Big Mac bowl. I have this as a recipe short here on my YouTube channel. I'll link it down below for y'all. But it is 354 calories and 47 grams of protein, 7 carbs, 14 fat. Macros are on point, and I've had a lot of people in that short comment that this does not look good. Okay, it tastes freaking amazing. Okay, not everything can look like chef's kiss. I try. I got my little sesame seeds on there. We got the pickles looking fire. We trying, okay, but not everything can look picture perfect. And a lot of times the things that look picture perfect, they don't always taste good. Let's be reals. This tastes good. It tastes like a deconstructed Big Mac, and you are going to get that protein in for the locale, and you're going to love it. Try it out. Come back. Let me know what you think. Thank me later. I'm telling y'all, this one is a winner. It tastes just like Elise Ellis's Big Mac sliders, which y'all know is one of my favorite slider recipes from her. It tastes just like that, but without the high calorie and the carbs. If you're carb conscious or you don't have as many, if you're in a deficit right now, I'm telling y'all, it's so good. You gotta try it. Protein cornbread muffins. I'll have those linked for you guys. I like to put that even before my weight loss journey. I never really did like rice in my red beans. I like to crumble up my cornbread and then mix it all together. If you've never tried it, it's so good. Skip the rice. I did make rice for the boys, but as far as for me, I like it this way no matter what. So we've got 1 muffin in there and 1 serving of the red beans for the macros popping up for meal number 4. I can't ever get it straight as far as which meal is which. Easy and delicious. One recipe you can use for Croctober. I should have, or will be bringing you, if it's good, a Olive Garden chicken pasta in the slow cooker. I'm going to try to bring you guys as many slow cooker recipes as I can the month of October for Croctober, because I don't know about y'all, but I love using that thing and I don't use it enough. So I'm trying to really push myself and make as many in there as possible. Like, why do we not use the things that we know helps us out? Why do we do this to ourselves? I know, shocking. We're ending with a protein bar. They just taste like candy bars. It's a no-brainer for me because they taste good. They actually fill me up and I'm not like hungry throughout the rest of the night, and they have 20 grams of protein, so why not? We're doing the caramel cashew by Bear Bells. This is probably my number 1. I know a lot of people hate on this one and talk about how great the other ones are, and look, they're all good, but there's just something about this one that just tastes really, really good to me. Y'all know I like the new Built Puff cookies and cream, but when I'm not eating that one, this one hands down. And I heard that they have these in Walmart now. I haven't checked my Walmart, but I heard they have 4 packs there. Pricey. I know Trader Joe's has them. I've been ordering mine off the Vitamin Shop when they have a BOGO get one free or 50%, and it makes them even better. So we're going to end the night of this full day of eating with a protein bar. Surprise, surprise. So that's going to do it for this full day of eating. I just wanted to end on thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I know a lot of y'all like the week longs versus the days, but I appreciate you so much, and also wanted to remind y'all that if you want to see real time, because when I'm posting this today, this will be day number 2 of our Salem trip. We are coming home on Wednesday, and so many of y'all in the last vlog had asked if I was going to be vlogging our trip, and the answer to that is yes and no. I'm not going to be making dedicated YouTube videos because it's just too much, guys, to pick up this camera, haul the camera, all the things, but it's so easy for me to take out my phone and to like get a couple of clips and make a TikTok and post it over there. So follow me on TikTok because that's where things will be going. But if you really want to see like real time in the moment, Instagram stories is where I'm going to be most active. So make sure you're following me on all platforms. If I do film any TikToks, I will upload them here as a short because I know some of y'all don't have that platform, so you can see our experience, and I know I will be blabbing y'all's ears off about it when I get back in the next full day of eating for you guys. So if you want to see all that stuff, because I know a lot of y'all do, make sure you follow me, and I am just so pumped and so jazzed. I cannot even contain myself right now. I wish we were leaving today. I'm so excited. However, do y'all have the mom guilt? I'm having the mom guilt of leaving the boys for a few days, but I know I'm going to miss them so much is why I'm having the guilt. Last night, Waylon came up and snuggled with me before we went to bed, and I'm going to miss that. But you need that time at the gym, guys. As a mom, you need that time to get away every once in a while with your sister and enjoy life, because the mommin is going to be there. And that's like my number one job and number one priority to me. But to be the best version of yourself, you have to fill your cup in other areas too. So I just wanted to remind you of that we all have the feels, and it's okay, and you're not doing wrong by taking time out of your day to go to a gym, to go out with your girlfriend and have a cocktail, like things like that. Life's too short, life's too precious, and you just gotta enjoy and soak in all the moments in life, right? Getting all yuppie and sentimental. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having an awesome day, an awesome start to your week, and I will see you guys in a grocery haul that's gonna look cray on Wednesday and on all the other platforms in real time. Follow me in a full day eating next week. See you then. Bye, y'all.